fglongatt. Creating the future now.
So hello everyone and welcome back to your YouTube channel and welcome to this very exciting, very short but extremely informative video of today. This video is dedicated for non-expert. Of course, there are many of my colleagues and friends that they are dedicated the entire life to be in the field working with protection devices and testing protection devices. So this video is not for top expert people. This video is dedicated to my master and bachelor students that they are working with this amazing SEL 421 and they are running some tests using digital real-time simulation. So continuing with my previous video, you must remember that in my previous video, I was talking about the amazing features and the description of this front view of the SEL 421. So today the plan is that we are planning to extend the explanation about the port F. Remember, this is the communication port where we are establishing the most basic communication that we can have with this ID. And we are using this port F as we use typically in the field. When you arrive to the substation after several important steps isolating the ID, you can establish the communication using this front communication port. Over here, you can see that this is the port F. So in the previous video, I showed you that there is a very important tool. There is a converter between this terminal over here, the RS232, and going to USB that will allow you the connection into a classical and typical laptop or personal computer. And from there, you can use the software that is coming from Schweizer Engineering Laboratories, specifically the accelerator, the QuickSet accelerator, that allow you communication with the ID, configuring the device, and many other important activities. So I remember that in the previous video, I told you about this very important screen over here. This is the screen where the ID is showing you very relevant information. In this case, the ID is isolated from the substation, so there are no measurements. So as you can see over here, the relay is showing in this rotating display. First, the line currents, you can see 0, and then line quantities related to voltage and currents, and you can see that everything is 0. But very important is that I can press this button over here, enter, and I can go to the main menu, configuration menu of this ID. So if you allow me, what I will do now is I will show you the configuration of this beautiful SEL 421. So going inside, you can see that there is information related to the configuration of this device. This is a very old device. This is the SEL 421-3. And of course, as you can see, there are some evidence of the abuse of this device. You can see that this line in the screen is not properly working, but that is very helpful because that allows to hide the part number of this device, okay? If I move down, I can use this arrow over here to move down, and I can show you more elements of the configuration, the main board, the analog inputs, and so on. What is interesting for me to tell you is that, for instance, for the interface boards, this SEL 421 has the capability of receiving two boards And in this case, board number 2, you can read over here directly from the screen, is no install. However, the board number 1 is a very important board, is a very important interface that has 8 inputs and 15 outputs, okay? So you can keep scrolling down using this arrow and you can see more information related to the communication card and so on, okay? So what is the plan for now? Well, we have been talking about this important port F, that this is the communication port that I want to use at the field. I want to use that communication port because in the previous video, I showed you about this very important connector that we put here in the port F in order to establish the communication and use this amazing USB terminal to connect into my laptop, and then I can use the fabulous software, the SEL QuickSet, in order to perform many functionalities and many activities with this SEL 421. So what I want to do, I will use the arrow over here up. I will go to Set Show and press Enter. And now you can see that there is a zoom menu over here. You can see the first option is port. And if I press Enter over here, you can see that there are 4 possible options over here. Port 1, 2, 3. And also the last one is the port F. And this is the important port because that is the communication port that we are interested in. So let's go here inside, and there are 3 different options over here. First one, protocol selection. Second one, communication settings. And finally, SEL protocol settings, okay? I will show you the first 2. The first one is where you define the protocol that you will use for this very specific port for the communication. As you can see, this relay is already set by the communication protocol selected by SEL. And let's press here Escape. And now let me go for the second option using the arrow button and then Enter. So what you can see now is the communication setting of this port F. And you can see that the speed for this communication protocol is 9,600 baud. I will not take more detail from here because later, when we are using the fabulous and the very important accelerator QuickSet, we will set up more information, okay? So what is the plan now? The plan now is going again to the rotating display. You can see over there the relay is disconnected from any power source and also to the circuit breaker. But what we want to do is, remember we discussed in the previous video about this very important converter. You can see that one of the terminal is basically the RS-232 that is connected over here at the port F of this SEL 421. And the other one over here is basically the USB that I will put in my personal computer to establish the communication and to do many interesting and important things with this SEL. So now what I will do is basically I will insert here the connector and in the port F. And also I am, using those screws to put in a fixed position. So now you can see that the port F has this connector. And we have, on the other hand, the USB terminal that I will insert inside the port in my laptop personal computer to establish the communication with this relay using the proprietary software, the Schweizer, the accelerator QuickSet. So let's do that. Let's find the laptop and communicate with this. So as you can see over here, we are at the front of this SEL 421, this device that we have been talking about in few videos. And we already talked about the different configuration, the push buttons, the LED, and also we use this amazing screen to take information regarding the communication protocol used by this very important port. This is the port F. You must remember that in the previous video, I told you about this very important device. This is a converter. This is a converter that established the connection with the serial connection with the port F in this SEL. And you must remember that the second side of this, or the next terminal of this, is basically USB. So we already create the connection. We put the screw in a safe position. We already discussed that the port F in this relay is using a speed that is 9,600 bauds. So the next step is basically coming here to this computer. This is a personal computer. This is my computer. So over here, you can see that we already installed the very famous AcSELerator QuickSet. And what we need to do is basically connect this USB terminal into one of the ports, USB ports that we have here in the computer. And as you can see, we established the connection. And right now, what you can see over here is that basically now what we need to do is configure the parameters of the communication in order to connect our laptop to the SEL421 using the serial communication. Again, this video is basically dedicated for my master students that they will be running some lab experience with this amazing SEL421. So we are reaching the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoy, please put a like or leave a comment. We have so many colleagues and friends that they are working in protection testing, so feel free to please provide some feedback or some information that will help to improve the information of those videos. Remember, those videos are not for experts, only for people that they are starting to play around and learn about the protection device. So thank you very much for watching, and that's all for the video today. Not without saying the very well-known bye now.
fglongatt. Creating the future now.